What is up, guys? BRETTY back with another TBC Enhancement Shaman video. Today we're going to be going over a quick and easy totem twisting guide. How, when, and why to totem twist. First, we're going to be going over how to totem twist. It's a very simple thing to do, and if you're watching this as someone who will be playing Enhanced and TBC for the first time, there's absolutely nothing you have to worry about. It takes just a little bit of practice and you'll start doing it without even having to think about it. Twisting is as easy as this. It's dropping Wind Fury Totem for 1 global cooldown, and instantly dropping Grace of Air Totem on the next GCD. Keep Grace of Air Totem up for 9 to 10 seconds, and switch back to Wind Fury Totem for 1 GCD, then back to Grace of Air. Rinse and repeat, same thing, back to back. What this does is gives all of the melee DPS in your party, excluding you, because you already have Wind Fury on your weapons, the 10-second Wind Fury buff, while also getting the agility that your Grace of Air Totem provides. Essentially, this provides the benefits of 2 different air totems at the same exact time. Here's what it looks like to the melee DPS in your group. There are 2 ways to totem twist, one with a macro and one without a macro. I've gotten used to doing it without a macro, just because sometimes you don't have to totem twist, like in battlegrounds, arenas, duels, etc. But if you prefer a macro, then just use a macro. I guess the only positive thing of using a macro is that you save a keybind, but it's really just preference. I got used to doing it without, so that's just what I've stuck to. I'll throw the macro on the screen for you if you're interested in trying it out. What the macro does is that it puts Wind Fury and Grace of Air Totem on sequence, just switching between the 2 when you press it. So when you should be totem twisting is whenever there's at least 1 other melee DPS in your party. If you don't have any melee in your party, then you probably most likely don't need to be twisting unless the tank might request for it or ask for it to get some better threat on some boss fight here and there. But for the most part, you'll only be twisting when there is 1 or more melee in your party. Why you totem twist is because it provides a significant DPS boost to the melee in your group. However, it will come at an overall DPS loss for you because you will end up casting a few less shocks and or storm strikes throughout the boss fight. But totem twisting will always be priority over casting one of his abilities. Shamans were made as a support class, you know, so that's just how it is. And honestly, probably the best support class in the game. The DPS twisting provides for the overall DPS of the raid outweighs the DPS that you will be losing. Here's a chart of a rogue's DPS before and after having the effect of totem twisting for them. Grace of Air is present for both, so it's just showing how much of a difference Wind Fury has instead of just having a shaman in your group. So the only difference between the left and right charts here is that the chart on the right, the rogue had Wind Fury benefit, and the one on the left, he did not. If you're looking for a totem twisting timer, I know that there is one on weak ores that you can set up. I think you just set up like a 9 to 10 second timer whenever you cast Wind Fury Totem. I'm not quite sure how to use that. I've never used weak ores in my life, so I don't use it that way. But what I did is that I set up a simple DBM timer that essentially just does the same thing, and it's very easy to use. And most people already have the DBM add-on installed. Here are the settings for my specific DBM timer bar, and that is the bar on the screen. And that wraps up the totem twisting guide for you guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I plan to post a lot more TBC Enhancement Shaman videos over the course of the next few weeks and throughout Classic TBC, so stay tuned for those. See you next time.